Date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Chloe is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Dan. Chloe, thanks for coming on the show. Before we get into your dating stuff, how long has it been since you heard from Dan?
It's been 2 weeks.
Kind of been the sweet spot lately. How many times have you reached out to Dan in those 2 weeks?
I've reached out a couple of times, but I didn't want to sound desperate, but I just reached out a couple of times, and I've heard nothing.
Nothing. All right, well, tell us a little bit about your date with Dan.
Dan was super cute, and we went out to a really nice dinner, and we walked around after our dinner, and we chatted.
When you say really nice, what does that mean?
Expensive. It was an expensive dinner.
Well, where was it? Where'd you go?
To a steakhouse. It was adorable.
Nice.
Like candlelight?
Yeah, like the white linen tablecloth, you know what I mean? And I really liked him. And then we walked around. There's a park across the street. So we talked for a while. And then at the end, we, had a goodnight kiss. And I'm just wondering what happened in between that magical date and him not responding to anything.
Is there anything that may have popped up on that date that would have been kind of awkward? Like, was your kiss good?
So I've been analyzing all of it, you know what I mean? Replaying everything. I think the date itself was fine. I'm worried though that he thinks that my dad, I live with my dad because my dad and my little brother were visiting to look at colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And they just stopped by my place. And they came literally 10 minutes before Dan got to my house. And I didn't know what to do because he was already on his way. But my dad ended up opening the door. Dan showed up. And so, I don't know. And when I guess he said something have a good time, it was just really awkward.
Did Dan mention anything on your date about thinking that you lived with your brother and dad?
No, not really. He thought, I told him, I was like, hey, my dad's here and my brother, they're just visiting. But I don't know. I guess he just didn't tell me the truth.
Unless your dad said something different that you don't know about. And then also, first of all, if you did live with your dad, there's nothing wrong with it. Adults living with their parents is totally normal.
And rental cost is really high, but I'm lucky enough to have my own place. But I don't know. I just, that's the only thing I could think of.
Let's think about when you were in high school and you're we would go on dates. Did your dad ever have any awkward interactions with them at that time? Just to see if old habits popped up again with your new guy.
I mean, my dad is a troll for new guys. He's so when will you get my daughter home? Or at least he was back then. But that was years ago. And I just don't see him doing that now. And in fact, he was left alone for maybe 30 seconds while I was putting my shoes on. So I don't know. And the thing that sucks is on the actual date, we aligned with everything. And it's so hard to find that. We were aligning on we both want kids. We have the same religious background. He is very educated, which is really important to me. Literally everything I could have ever thought that I wanted in a guy, I got with this guy.
What was the last thing he said to you?
Let's do this again. And I was like, great. And then we kissed, and then I went inside.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out then. We'll play a song, come back, and call him and see if we can get him to tell us why he's ghosting you, and then maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Sounds good, thanks.
All right. Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
20 lunch.
Abilities start. They all start.
ESPN, CBS, Fox, NBC, and favorite shows. Signing up for /live-TV.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Chloe is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Dan. So we're about to call him in a minute and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date if she still wants one. But before we do that, Chloe, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about your date with Dan?
Yeah, so Dan is a 10 out of 10, meets all my criteria for everything. We had a great date. We went to a nice dinner, walked around after, sat in the park, a good night kiss, and then I just haven't heard from him in 2 weeks. I'm thinking the only thing that it could have been was my dad said something in the 30s that my dad was visiting. I don't know. My mind is spinning. I just don't know.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why, and then see if you're still interested in another date. Here we go. You ready?
See.
Okay. Hi, may I speak to Dan, please?
Dan.
Dan, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host a radio show, and it's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina. I'm also on the Jubal Show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria, also on the show.
What's up, Dan?
Yep. What's up?
For real?
Yes, how are you?
Oh. I actually listen to you guys.
Oh.
Time to time.
Sweet.
So,
Okay, cool. Have you ever heard of First Date Follow-Up before?
Yeah, I have actually.
Okay, cool. Well, guess what, Dan? Today's First Date Follow-Up is starring you.
All right.
So you recently went on a date with someone, and now you're not calling them back, and they want to know why. Do you have any guesses on who that could be?
Yeah, I think I do have a pretty good guess, actually.
Okay. Throw it out there. We'll tell you if it's right.
I mean, it's got to be Chloe.
Yes, it is, Dan. Congratulations. You won absolutely nothing for that, but yes, it's Chloe.
Well, yeah, I get it.
You mind telling us why you're ghosting her?
Sure. I mean, I'm ghosting her because when we finished our date, we went our separate ways. Guy comes running out of nowhere, punches me in the face, and tells me to stay away from his sister.
What?
He's got a pretty mean right hook. I really wasn't at that point, so it's just like, all right, I guess I will avoid that situation. I haven't been punched in the face since I was like a freshman or a sophomore in high school.
Did he just come punch you and then he was gone after that, or did you guys talk at all?
No, he came flying up out of nowhere, like my blind side, sucker punches me face, and I hardly even got a look at him because I was just so surprised. I kind of fell down a little bit, and he was just like, "You will stay the F away from or keep away from her," or whatever, and he stalked off. Like, that was it. I was just so stunned, I didn't even know what to say, and I just was like, okay. So I got in my car and left, and was just like, well, I guess that's that.
Isn't he a little guy? Didn't she say he was visiting colleges? I guess that doesn't mean he's a little guy, but I was going to say.
Pretty decent sized boy there, but yeah.
Dang, man.
My brother would never do that for me.
Wow. Dan, man, thank you for telling us that. I understand why you are not calling her back then. I don't think I would call someone back if that happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's not like her fault, though.
Yeah, but it would just be the family's drama then. I don't have to deal with the brother trying to be like that or
doing that again.
Yeah.
It's like it's Thanksgiving and you get punched.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, Dan, thank you for being honest. Also, I don't know if you remember this part about the first date follow-ups. Chloe is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
I am so confused. Are you, my brother came out of nowhere and just sucker punched you in the face?
Yes, he did. I'm assuming he was your brother. I mean, I didn't really get a look at him at the beginning of the date, but yeah, I mean, he just said stay away from my sister.
I wish you would have told me, because now I have to go punch my brother. Wait, no, I mean, listen, my brother is super protective over me because my ex-boyfriend cheated on me and there was a lot of drama. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I think his mind, it was like protecting me, even though, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. No excuse.
So it really probably could have been your brother, because you never know. There's some crazies in the streets, you know?
I strongly feel like that's something that I would do.
I mean, I thought about responding back, but I mean, thinking about it, it's just like, well, I don't know this guy. He's crazy enough to come and punch me in the face. I mean, I was going to get in my car, so I just like, I mean, I don't want this guy like tracking me down if I decided to call you back or text you back anyway. So I would have liked to, but I don't know what I'm dealing with this guy. It's just no surprise to get punched.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we meet up again? We have a take two. I tell my brother to back off, and he's going to give you a formal apology. It's going to be awkward for everyone, but he needs to apologize. And then we'll do it again because I had such a great time with you, Dan, and I really want another shot at that.
Hey, I understand. I mean, especially if he's just trying to be protective and he thought there was going on that he didn't like. I'm totally down for a second date. Just definitely talk to her, talk to your brother, and make sure that, just make sure he's not going to stalk me again. And, we can take it from there, I guess.
Do you think your brother would listen to you, or is he kind of a loose
Well,
cannon?
he's gonna. Let me tell you that. He's gonna listen to me, or else he's gonna punch you in the face.
Well, usually I ask if you guys want to go on another date, and I'll pay for it. Well, the station will pay for it. You guys already decided that, so congratulations.
Yay.
You guys are going out again.
Yay!
No one get punched in the face again. Hurts.
No punching.
Only if it's consensual. Like if it's something, if you get the date goes to a certain place, then have fun with it if you guys are both into that. But other than that, no more punching.
Right, code word, code word.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
ABC Thursday.
That's so rude to say.
And unfortunately, well,
Signed the top rated plus the top rated drive.
Hello?
hi, I was looking for Caitlin.
Yes, this is Caitlin.
Caitlin, how are you? Pete Eakins. I'm assistant to the superintendent at school district. How's it going?
Oh, hi. Good.
Hi.
How are you?
Sorry for the phone call out of the blue, but I was just going over some things, and I see that you are slated to start your new job as a teacher's assistant at elementary school tomorrow.
Yes, correct. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm calling.
Okay. What about?
Well, this is never fun. Unfortunately, I know you've been hired and you've gone through the interview process and you are scheduled to start your new job tomorrow. You've got to be excited about that. But unfortunately, we're going to have to take back the offer. I apologize. Okay? No easy way to say it. Well, something happened the other day, and unfortunately, we just have to say no.
I've already quit my other job, and
boy.
my last shift is today.
So, yeah, well, fortunately for you, it's the Olive Garden where you currently work, right? So they should be able to add you back on the calendar, I would think.
That's a little insulting. That's so rude to say. I was told I had a job, and I was set to start tomorrow.
This is never
I
fun.
was so confused.
Well, I'll clear it up for you. So I actually am a huge fan of the OG. I love the Olive Garden, the breadsticks, the salads, and I was in there eating the other day, and you served me when I was in the Olive Garden the other day, and the service was terrible. You know, they say when you're there, you're family, and I did not feel like family that day. I actually went to complain to your manager. They gave me your name, and then your name came across my desk today as our new hire, so I figured, hey, well, I might as well call her and tell her no thank you.
You know, this is not fair at all. I don't think this is right.
Oh, well, you know it's not fair. Wait, you know it's not fair when you want some extra breadsticks and it takes half an hour to get them. Half an hour to get
Okay, I apologize, and maybe we were really busy and backed up, but that's not really my fault exactly. And I mean,
Oh,
as
it's
far
not.
as I'm
It's
concerned,
not
I
your
have a
fault.
job to go
It's
to
not
tomorrow,
your fault.
and
Not your fault.
I mean, I really needed that job, and now I'm kind of at a loss for words of what to do next. How is this okay? Like, can I speak to somebody? Your manager? Someone above you?
I'm the assistant to the superintendent in this school district, so.
Yeah, you're an assistant to the superintendent, meaning you don't have the right to call the shots here. This is completely uncalled for, and I want to speak to someone higher up than you because I have a job to go to tomorrow. As far as I'm concerned, I'm starting that job
Well,
tomorrow.
has the Olive Garden hired you back at that time already?
No,
send me an email
I
while
am
we're-
not getting my job back at the Olive
Well, you
Garden.
said you had a
I
job
am
to start
getting my
tomorrow.
job where,
You said you had a job to start tomorrow, so I was just confused.
yes, I did, as a teacher's assistant.
No, yeah, that's the one I'm taking back. So I was just
You
wondering
cannot take back that job offer.
if the Olive Garden
That
hire you back?
completely
Is that what happened? The
uncalled
Olive
for.
Garden hired you back already?
You know what? I'm going to hang up right now, and I'm going to get your boss, the actual superintendent who has the the protocol to do that and the right to hire me and rescind the offer if that's the case, which cannot be.
Mm-hmm.
But they have more power than you do, and I'm going to get them on the phone. And by the time we're through with this, you're going to be working not even at the Olive Garden. You're going to be working at Wendy's. Okay? You're not taking this job from me.
Okay, well,
you can't.
Fine. Then I'll just tell you that this is a prank phone call, and this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your boyfriend Will set you up.
What? What? Oh my God. Wait, I'm like literally having like a mini like anxiety attack right now.
He wanted to say congratulations on the new job. Yeah, it's a joke. He wanted to tell you congratulations on the new job and being able to quit the Olive Garden.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Ticketmaster's.
Are you ready for the recognition?
You and a bottle of Lipton.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Becca is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her fiance now, I guess, Adrian, for a year and a half, and they recently got engaged, but now she thinks something might be going on. So, Becca? Hi. Thank you for your email. Tell us about the situation with Adrian.
Okay, so I feel like my new fiance is cheating on me because I found hair ties in our couch that just don't belong to me.
Oh, okay.
It's just like I use these like little plain black ones, and these ones were brown. So,
Did you have friends over recently? Like, could it be theirs?
oh no, I didn't. So I just feel like there's no way that he can't be cheating because I haven't had any people there. I don't use those hair ties. And when I tried confronting him about it, he kind of just blamed it on me or said it would be a friend. But like I said, there's no way it would have been one of my friends.
Does he have friends that are just females or sisters or nieces or anything that would have had hair ties at your house?
Really doesn't even have female friends.
Okay.
Oh.
So outside of the hair ties, which is, okay, a very big flag. So we'll just leave that right there. But outside of that, is there anything else that is starting to raise some alarms in you?
Yeah, I also kind of noticed lately that he's been carrying around cash, like more than like $100 at a time, and he's never done that before. So I don't really know what he's using the cash for. And then I like asked him about it, and he brushed it off and said he's just working hard and wants to be reminded of like all the money that he's making lately, which doesn't really make sense to me.
Is he making really good money lately? Like, just recently?
And I feel like it's the same as it's always been. So I just feel like that was like a bullshit answer.
Why would somebody start carrying around cash more if you never did before?
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely like off character for him. And then like also we've been physical in bed, but now he's got like these new moves that he keeps hitting on me, and I don't know where they came from. So I'm starting to think that definitely someone else in the picture. There's too many little things lining up to where it feels like something's not right.
It moves is sketchy.
I mean, maybe he was watching some videos that were inspiring and decided to try something out. I don't know. Maybe there's like a YouTube tutorial.
Maybe.
There's a tutorial for everything.
There really is.
He could have been, but like I said, like I just have this gut feeling, and there's too many little instances where things just don't feel right.
Hair ties kind of throw me a little bit. But
That was definitely the biggest one.
Definitely, that is. All right, well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and do the usual. We'll say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered to anybody they want from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends them to you or someone else, okay?
Oh, boy. Okay.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and hopefully he isn't cheating, but get your To Catch a Cheater next.
You're ready for a comeback. And with Purdue Global, you can do more than take classes. You can take...
Love it too. We offer
Last up to 24 hours with
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Becca is on the phone, and she thinks her fiance might be cheating on her. They've been together for a year and a half. They recently got engaged. So we're about to call him from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and pretend to be from there and say that every month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want, and we'll see if he sends them to Becca or to someone else. But before we do that, Becca, why don't you catch everybody up on what's going on?
Okay, so my new fiance, has been acting really weird lately. I caught different colored hair ties around the apartment, ones that I don't use ever. He's been carrying more cash than normal, which is like him. And he's also pulling out these new moves in bed. And I just think something has to be up.
Yeah.
There's too many weird little instances.
Whenever the new moves come into play, when you've been together for a while, it is kind of like, what? Where did that come from?
I'm telling you, the internet is a great resource. Okay.
All right. Well, we're about to call him and see if he is. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Hi, is this Adrian, who's a rewards card member with?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Hi, Adrian. Please don't hang up. My name is Jubal, and I'm calling because you are this month's lucky winner. Congratulations.
Okay, what'd I win?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member that wins free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody they want. It's 36 long stem red roses, a card, and a box of chocolates delivered anywhere absolutely for free. It's actually a $248 value.
Pretty cool.
If you're busy right now, or if you know who you want to send them to right now, but if you did have the information right now, I can take it down in a matter of minutes. You'll get confirmations on everything.
Yeah, now's good.
Who you want to send it to right now? Great. We can start with the first and the last name whenever you're ready.
First name is Tatiana.
Tiana. And anything you want to put on a card? Would you like to send a card?
Just on the card, just put XOXOX.
Can definitely do that. I can also let you know that this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater. And your fiance, Becca, thought you might be cheating.
And like, who's Tatiana is, I guess, the big question now. Hi.
I knew it.
Called To Catch a Cheater, and your fiance is on the phone. She heard you sending flowers.
You're on the radio, and I just caught you cheating.
I wasn't cheating.
Tatiana.
She's a friend. I wasn't cheating.
Did you send flowers to Tatiana instead of your fiance?
Friend that helps me out and I like to hang out with, and it's fine. It's nothing.
You say XOXOXO too?
Yeah, what is that?
Just what we say to each other. It's not. I swear, it is nothing. I'm not cheating.
Doesn't even make sense remotely. But the hair ties, the new move.
No. Okay, listen.
What are you doing with this girl? Who is it?
All right, listen. Because she's an escort and I hire her once a week, we do not engage in anything sexual. We do not.
You hired an escort.
We're talking.
And flowers.
We're talking, we hang out. She's just a lot of fun to be around.
Oh my God, honestly, that's pathetic. That's so pathetic. Why would you, and you're paying for companionship when you have a fiance? We're getting married.
Oh, we are, and I still love you. I mean, I'm not cheating. Like I said, we're talking, we're hanging out. She's teaching me other stuff to be able to do for you.
I can't believe that. That makes literally no sense to me, and that's pathetic. You're such a loser.
Escalated real quick. Well, she brings up a good point, though. I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing of somebody hiring an escort to help them be better in their relationship. What do you think that this escort is giving you that your fiance can't?
Just other things that I can do for her. That's all I'm getting out of it.
Life coach?
Yeah, for the most part.
I mean, I think hiring an escort is cheating. I would classify that as cheating.
We're not doing anything, though.
What do you wear when you guys hang out?
Kinds of stuff. She's gone from jeans and a t-shirt to, like, sweaters.
I'm sure she's wearing sweaters.
Sorry, I'm laughing. This is just not what I expected today.
I was doing this alarm stuff to be able to give to you, so I don't know why you're mad.
I would hope that you can kind of understand, Adrian. It's a little alarming. Could you imagine if Becca hired a guy just to spend time with? Has you? Like, how would you feel?
The payoff is that she's coming home to me and we're still doing stuff together, and she's bringing out this other stuff that maybe I like, then I wouldn't mind.
No, this is not like a dating, silly high school relationship. We are getting married. Like, I really genuinely know what's wrong with you.
I just don't see what the big deal is. Like I said, we're not doing anything sexual.
Escort. For companionship when you're...
Where would you have found an escort? Come on, let's get real.
Getting married, that's the ultimate companionship, though, and you're paying for companionship already before you're married.
Waste of money?
Like I said, I mean, I'm learning new stuff to be able to give to her, so what does it matter?
Said you don't do anything physical. You're learning new things and your brain moves to the bedroom. There you go. I'll catch you again.
I haven't done anything. She talks me through it, and I learn, and then I go like going to school.
Oh my gosh. No way.
I don't understand how that works. I tried to show my friend how to twerk once, and that was very, like, I can't imagine explaining that and then seeing it. You got to show them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done. This is so ridiculous. I'm not staying with someone who hires escorts when they're about to get married to me. That's just completely not okay.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is. It's like me taking an adult ed course, really. Because, I want to be able to give you better stuff.
I'm glad you feel that way. You and Tatiana, whatever her name is, can have a great rest of your lives together, and you can continue practicing on each other because I'm out.
I hung up on him because I didn't see conversation going anywhere else.
Thank God.
Really sorry,
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's actually, that's a hard one to stomach, but I feel like it's something that is better to know now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely in shock right now. I'm glad I caught him, but it's going to take me a while to get over.
I just have a feeling he's going to be like, what if he says bye to the escort and comes back to you? Are you okay with that?
Oh, hell no. No, he's not coming back. There's no taking him back. I'm done.
I don't think he was fully understanding why that was an issue also.
Which is a flag also.
I'm not dating someone that doesn't have, or marrying someone that doesn't have the same I do when it comes to that situation.
Well, at least you found out before you were married.
This is true. The divorce with a girl. Whole nother issue.
Yeah.
Here.
Sorry.
Thank you, guys.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
When you can't take them yourself, your team gets to ride with a highly rated driver, and you get to follow along with real-time notifications and live trip tracking in your Uber app. Add your team to your Uber account today. Available in select locations. See app for details.
Now that's refreshing. Not me cannonballing into a crystal clear lake. Me investing with Plink, a refreshingly easy way to invest. You can trade stocks, funds, and more all in one app. Plink gives you all the tools you need to explore and choose your own investments. Plink, that's Plynk. Download it on the App Store and Google Play. Keep in mind, investing involves risk. Digital Brokerage Services, LLC. All rights reserved.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Pete Eakins. I'm looking for somebody named Lou.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, Lou.
Hi. Why are you calling?
I'm calling because I have quite the bone to pick with you, you little rat.
What?
Yeah, you ratted me out.
Do I know you?
Well, you should know me because you got me fired. So, yeah, I think you should know me.
Okay, I don't recall getting anyone fired. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, let me just take your memory for a little bit of a jog then, huh? You want to go for a little bit of a jog with me? You want to go for a little jog down memory lane? Just a little jaunt, a little jog, huh? You got your Fitbit on? You got your Apple Watch with the pedometer stuff on it, huh? You want to go for a little jog down memory lane with me? Just a little jog?
I mean, it sounds like we're going to, so I guess.
Yeah, because I got nothing but time now. Nothing but time. Because you were at the movie theater the other day, and you complained about me to my bosses, and because of that, I was fired. I grabbed your phone number and your information on the way out so I could have this phone call.
Okay, I think you have things a little confused. I didn't complain about anyone who worked at the movie theater.
Yes, you did.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I went to the movies and someone was being incredibly rude and loud right behind me and my friends, so we couldn't enjoy the movie. So I complained about that.
I was having an important conversation, just so you know.
What?
I said I was having an important conversation.
Okay, because I just heard someone very loudly saying, "Who is that guy? Who is that girl? What's going on here?" Because they missed like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yes, that would be me because, yes, I missed the first couple minutes. I was getting caught up. Like I said, I was having an important conversation, and then you had to get up and go tell my bosses, and I got fired. I was a few minutes late because I was working concessions, and I had to get somebody popcorn, and then I was trying to get caught up on the movie. And then all of a sudden, my managers are dragging me out, and I'm fired.
Okay, well, I didn't know that you worked there, but I mean, you should have known if you work there that it's really rude to talk at full
I was
volume
getting
voice
caught
in the
up.
middle of a movie. I was trying to watch a movie.
I was
with my
also
friends
trying to watch a
and enjoy
movie.
it.
I didn't even get to see the end of the movie. Unfortunately, I had a customer ask for some popcorn at the concession stand, and it took a little too long, and I missed the beginning.
Wait, you were watching the movie when you were supposed to be working?
Exactly. And you ratted me out, and I got fired.
Okay, I don't see how you're blaming me. You're the one who blew off your job to go watch a movie and be loud. Me and my friend were not alone in thinking that you were being completely obnoxious. It was the entire row and the row in front of me and the row in front of them.
I was getting caught up.
I mean, of course you're going to get fired. Are you an idiot? You were supposed to be working concessions and you blew that off to go watch a movie and be obnoxious in the middle of it. Now, what else do you want? It's not like I have all day for this.
Well, I was calling just to ask you how the ending was.
You have got to be kidding.
No, I didn't get to see it. I thought I'd just, give you a little crap about getting me fired and all that, but I didn't see the ending, so I just really want to know what happened.
Okay, I'm not telling you the ending of the movie.
Come on.
Why would I do that? You ruined it for me, and now you're calling me up and harassing me on my day off.
Oh, do you want to go to the movies then? It's your day off? I got nothing but days off now.
I'm not going to the movies with you. You're a jerk.
Okay, well, then I'll let you know that this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your buddy Donovan set you up.
Oh, my God.
It's a joke.
Oh, no way. You totally had me.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this obnoxious person?
He said you guys were at the movies the other day, and you complained about somebody talking loudly, and he wanted to mess with you.
We both did, but it was mostly me. You totally had me on the hook. Oh, my God. And that doesn't even sound like you.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
It's more fun to be there for live Browns football. And when you need